Hi guys, it's Nana. Welcome to my channel.
Yes, just for a few minutes. So, I am already late, or I think I'm almost late. And Peace told me you should actually leave the house early, but I was just thinking there was still time and all. Hey guys, so I don't know. I was supposed to do this yesterday night, but I felt let me come and do it while I'm on my way to the airport, and now it feels like I'm scattered. Like I ended up rushing, so I'm going to UYO. Like from the Pack With Me video, you guys can tell I said I was going to UYO for a walk trip, and my flight is for 12 and this is almost 11. So I just hope that I meet up, else I'm just going to sleep at the airport. That's like what is going to happen. So mine is even swollen, like I didn't sleep well. We'll continue this vlog when I get to the airport, or I'll just show you guys on the route. People be staring at me and I don't think I'm comfortable with that. So to be very fair, the boat guy tried for me, like he was just running, and thankfully that made me to meet up even if I was already like late. Hey guys, so this is the UYO trip. So I went to UYO courtesy of the organization that I work at. So we are working on a project which has to do with the implementation and activation of a law which has to do with violence against persons prohibition. I'm already getting too serious here. VAP law and ACG. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. So they're organizing an advocacy training, media engagements for media persons and comms persons for different organizations that they are sponsoring. So the program is funded by USAID, Palladium and all, and then they have like a Nigerian body that is taking charge of the project for them, that is helping them supervise it and stuff like that. So you know the way NGOs can work now, they can say the training should hold in this place, you should hold in that place. So for this training, it's held in UYO, and I was pretty excited because that was like the first time I was visiting UYO. So it's more like a win-win thing, like, oh, you love to travel, your job gives you the opportunity to travel, and you just kill two birds with one stone. So the guy was really flying, and in good time we got to the airport. So this is like the vicinity of the Abuja airport. It's also my first time because I've always traveled by road. I am a broke girl, you guys know, but I affirm that I'm rich. And yes, wealth is coming. I mean, it's small, so we got into the airport, and then this guy just zoomed off. My box was still in the boots. It felt like it was on purpose, but then I'm not going to, because he really tried for me. So I'm like, sir, please, so I called him, because he was like, oh, if I'm coming back, I should just call him, he'll come and pick me at the airport and all of that. Although I did not, I even did his number. So I called him immediately. Thankfully I had his number. I don't know what I would have done, so I called him and he just waited. So I went to pick up my box, and because I'm not really familiar with the international airport, the Abuja airport, I use Cope. No, it's just like this girl. I found my way around. You know how we do in Lagos now. Okay, so at this point I had picked up my box and I was running into the airport. So I went straight to Ibom Air, because I went through Ibom Air, and for persons who travel a lot and use Ibom Air, you know that they are very fast and timely. So at this point they were trying to check in my box. That was the only thing I traveled with, and yeah, at this point we're already going into the plane because they were already done checking in people, and I was just trying to show you guys the view of the airport at this point, where they used to pick up and where they used to land in. So it's exciting too. This is not really my first time. My first time was when I went by with the helicopter back to Lagos when I was done 7, but that's like a military helicopter, and it's kind of different from a commercial plane. I'm going to write about that later because a lot of people inside were wounded soldiers. So at this point we're already boarding, and I was not sitting by the window, but then I actually liked my space. I sat beside someone, sat by the window, and it also gave me a good view to be able to take videos, take pictures like I wanted to. When I was coming, I was able to sit by the window. So this was me admiring myself. I was sweating because I had to rush. You know when you're trying to meet up, walk very fast, rush and all. So the drip was already shifting. It was not like when I did previous parts of the video. So yeah, I was trying to increase the exposure here so that everything will not be looking that bad. So this was me, my bags on my leg, and then later the air hostess had to tell me to put it under the seats so it does not like fall and stuff, and that was like very convenient because I was thinking upside down for why would I put bag on my leg. So this was when they were doing their shenanigans. We're gonna board. You rarely hear what they say, but then you know that they're time that way you're already moving, you're going up in the air. And it lasted for the flight lasted for I think 55 minutes. It was less than an hour basically, sha. And then it was smooth. It was a smooth one. I kind of like felt nauseous because I'm always nauseous on air, on road, on water. I've not tried that. I don't know, but I'm always nauseous. So the flight was quite fast and we just got to UYO in a very good time. Yeah. So me, that was thinking that I would be able to vlog. By the time we were landing, this was when we were landing at the UYO airport. It was raining already. So I had to just run into the airport now, leave the landing area. I was thinking I would be able to just film quickly, but I tried doing that. So this is my seat partner, who was an elderly man that looks quite like an Akwa-Ibom man. Yeah. And here they give us our package. I was expecting that they'll give us while the flight was going on, so we eat. But it's like it's an international unsha. So this was when I was coming down, was boarding off. Is it boarding off? Whatever. I actually tried. I tried to capture everything that I could. I was in between being shy and also it was raining at this point. My scarf was anyhow, but I just wanted to capture something, so I just tried show you guys Victor at the International Airport.
Look who is at the international.
What am I saying? I heard him a couple of times. And then when I was trying to film, they were like, oh, I shouldn't film, that I'm not allowed to. And when they saw me, they were like, I should stop. So I just stopped that way. The people that were organizing the event, fortunately we were in the same plane, so yeah, I was waiting for my luggage to come and I just picked it up when I got it. So they were like, oh, how are you going to the hotel and all? And I was like, well, I was going to order Uber boats rather, because Akwa-Ibom does not have boats. So they're like, oh, that they have a chartered car and I could come with them. So I just went with them, and at this point this was the team of the organization that were organizing the events we went to UYO for. So we got into the car together and we got to the hotel, and the hotel was really, really nice. It was the highlight of my stay in UYO. I wish that we had time to like let me go around town, but we ended up finishing most of the events by 6 p.m. 5 p.m. but past 6 p.m. and then it wasn't really convenient. So at this point we were en route to the hotel, so I was not able to go outside or see places around. Here our car stopped, got something was wrong, sha. So someone else came to pick us. Though it was very, very close, we were close to the hotel, but we still got into the car. And yeah, this is like the streets of the hotel. It's called Akwa-Ibom. Hey, and I thought I was going to get this thing. So this is the hotel, Rossmore Gold Hotel. They have two different one. I think this is the recently built one, the new one, but it's actually like a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hotel there. I'm going to give them a 10 over 10. Their dishes were really nice. I had the opportunity to taste the calabar, okay, and UYO meal. So this was when I was like checking into the hotel, and they had one of their staff help me. Their porters helped me with my stuffs. Like it was really, really nice. The guy was nice. The ladies too. Everybody was nice, sha. They were even encouraging me that why would I come to Calabar and I wouldn't explore, and also because there's like a swimming pool at the bar area. So some other people that I met that came for the event together, they now insisted. So the receptionist was like, why would I come here and I'm not going to explore? And also the chat dragged me out and I got to, and voila, this is my room. I really, really liked it. Everything was in check. Like it was so cozy, it was so nice. It made me very productive. You know that kind of when you're in a very standard and nice place, you get to work. So I was just feeling the mirror. I took you guys through everything in the room, and then I forgot to film the fridge parts, which I did later, almost at the end of the video. So this is like the bathroom. It is really nice. And let me tell you one secret, I had issues using the water heater, but I got the hang of it. So I love that this chair was here. He helped me when I wanted to work and I didn't want to lie down. I just sat down and did some, because I was still doing some office work from here too. So at this point I was very hungry, so I was trying to eat what Ibom Air gave me, which is a cake
and then I just had that with the water. I think with the juice, it was a very small chivita or something. Yeah, so I had that with it, and there's someone from my cluster member, because everybody who attended have a cluster group that are working with. You're not expected to work on your own. This table water, I carried one of it to Abuja. I love the packaging. I love how the shape looks fish like. And for every day that was there, they were giving us make Milo, bro. I couldn't take everything because we still go for tea break now. So I carried my sachet. So I had to quickly pray. I observed Sola from Zor, Asr. But then my period came on this day. My time of the month came on this day. So till I left UYO, I did not pray. So at this point, I was going to look for one of my cluster members that was also lodged in the hotel, because she was already asking, is she the only one that is here for the event? And also she had banana. That was the only thing like she had, and granite. So we stepped out after eating this. She was trying to freshen up or something. Then we went out to get food to eat. Then I got bread, and they were talking about Ofa here. So I filmed it because it felt so like home, you know.
State, not central Nigeria, an ancient town and second largest city in the state. The people here are very enterprising and engage in agriculture. The phrase name of Ofa is Ijakadi Loro Ofa, a Yoruba phrase meaning wrestling is our game. The city's mascot is peacock, which is one of the most prominent exotic avian species.
Okay, I will show you guys around the hotel, the front view and the side view, and then we entered the streets of UYO to get something to eat.
Akwa-Ibom, UYO.
Okay, so this was us at the end of the road, and I think their color here for their shuttle and their keke napep is like red, because I saw it everywhere. And at this point, my colleague or my cluster member was trying to get corn, because I do not eat corn. I'm sure that a lot of my friends know that. And then I got fruits, because I loved how she set up the fruit, and I told her I would love to make a video of it, how she sliced the pineapple. And she told me, oh, when she does it in nature or something, that's how she does it. So this was day one, and I got to the venue late. Funny enough, we used the hall in the hotel, and I was very, very tired from yesterday's trip. I slept late and I got there late, and I was given an assignment for getting there late, but I did it well. So this is lunch. This is for lunch. Yeah, I didn't have breakfast on this day. This was for lunch. So I was contemplating, should I try out the African dishes? Should I try out their local dish? But then I went for rice and fish. You guys also know that I love fish. So I was trying to do my assignments here and also seeing the news. Okay, just showing you guys how pretty I was looking. And this was day 2. So I was always making the OOTD of the day, that's the outfit of the day. So this was what I wore for day 2, and I was quite early. I also did my presentation for the assignment. So the assignment was for us they gave us different topics to go and research upon, work on in the PowerPoint and present. So this was me presenting.
Dashboard. And the dashboard is very, very user friendly. You can just type report GPT and you will see that, oh, you just have to report a case, the local government, the state, and input other necessary information in it, and you can use it easily. So now, who coordinates the platform? The platform is coordinated by the Ministry of Women Affairs, and it's still in partnership with the EUA Spotlight, but the federal government, under the Ministry of Women Affairs,
So back to the hotel, I had a voiceover gig to record and voice, and I was doing that here. I was quite tired.
It's been a year of actually treating psoriasis, and if I do before and after, around my forehead, my face, everywhere used to be. Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful to Allah. It's him that has done it. It's him. Without him, it wouldn't have been possible. Let me get back to work.
So this was day 3, and my outfit of the day. I'll just show you guys what I put on for the day. So we spent 5 days. I spent basically 6 days in UYO. I got to UYO on Monday. I left on Saturday, and then Eid was on Saturday. So my Eid started here in UYO and ended in Abuja. Yeah, so on this day I decided to try their soup, and this is a tang soup. They encouraged me to try that. It was really nice, and yeah, it had this sweet taste. And you know, my vegetable, the one that I'm used to, are those ones that do not taste sweet. And then their snacks was also nice. The chicken, like, these people know how to cook. Whoever cooks for them is really, really nice. The sausage was dope, like really dope. So the tank sound tasted nice, and this was the night when I was dragged out. And funny enough, we had just finished the training for the day. We also had assignments to do, like a group work and all. So I'll show you guys the hotel, what it looked like at night. So many lights, so many color, and all of that. So this is some of my colleagues. I think we dominated the hotel at this point. So we're trying to like get back to the hotel and all, and that's the kitchen for those that wanted to have dinner. So this was the swimming pool side. We sat down till quite late. I complained, I did them on side, and they were like, no, we have to hang out, just get to know each other better. So it was cool. We just stayed. One of us swam, knows how to swim very well, and that's when I got to know that Calabar pronounces ch as yon or something. So they were like, if something is champion, then they call it yampion, and then if you're going to junction, you won't say you're going to junction, so you're going to Yongshan. Like, they were just teasing them, like, for Calabar and UYO cross rivers, so that's how they would pronounce things. So it's just funny. And this was the next day, how I dressed out for the training. Actually, I slayed, and everybody likes my abaya on this day. This was on Friday, the 4th day. No, this was the 5th day, if I'm correct. I think I'm mixing up the days already. So they're like, oh yeah, abaya is nice and all, and I always say it's my friend that gave it to me. So here I presented my team, my cluster group. We had the presentation to make, and I did that. So you guys know that I'm your media girl. Anytime, I'm always ready, never to be caught on fresh. Did some kind of preparations and got into it. So yes, now I remember that was the last day. I was supposed to publish newsletter because it was a Friday, and I was very tired for the last day. So I said, oh, let me sleep early, wake up to publish newsletter and do some other things. But guy, I woke up 2:59, that's 3 a.m. This was very early in the morning of Eid day, Saturday morning. So I had to send something to my boss at work, like to her via mail. So I tried working on that and did. I couldn't upload the newsletter anymore. So this was me showing you guys the back view. I was on the top story, and I just felt like the back view, or yeah, the aerial view was cool. This is what it looked like. So I just tried capturing it for you guys. You guys know that I like to show you people everything that I see. I'm able vibes. So here, yeah, it's my last day in UYO, and also it's Eid Mubarak, guys. The couple allow me now. I'm in combs. I am going to have breakfast. I'm still in the hotel. That is why I'm looking this way and sounding this way. So I just brushed my teeth. So I go and have breakfast, and maybe when I come back, I would come and pack my things. I'll come and arrange my box, because at some point I just scattered the things. I think this light would make it make it better. So my flight is for 4 p.m, but I'll be leaving the hotel by 2 p.m. because Ibom Air is very, very strict with their timing. Like, if I get there around 3, they would have finished boarding. So it's best that I leave here around 2 p.m. and it's Eid. I have a dress that I might put on, but I might have to now wear heels, which I don't know if I'll be comfortable with that. So I might wear trousers and shirts, because I only came with 2 footwears. You guys will watch my packing video and see what I packed for my trip. But then let's go and have breakfast, since we are still entitled to breakfast, and I'll just come back. I was thinking I would pray, but I checked online and I'm not seeing any. I knew that yesterday during the training, because I'm off Salah, I just wanted to go to the Eid ground, just take my own blessings too. But they took some of the people to the Eid ground yesterday, and I don't know where, but they went with the bus, so I think it might be a bit far. I know sometimes mosque could be different from the Eid ground, but because it's even raining, they might be praying in the mosque, but there's nobody. I maybe when I get downstairs I'll ask, and I think it's even lit already. So I just stay back here, and look at you, I'm looking at the Eid day alone. I think my last Eid, my parents came down to Ilorin, but I still went to work. My previous Eid, I was alone. The one before that one, I was alone. It just feels like I'm always just... But then, Alhamdulillah, I pray that Allah answers our prayers. My prayer, my sincere prayer is that, okay, it's fine that I've been alone and all, but this time next year, God, I want to be my husband. I want to be, people should be saying amen as you're watching this. I want to be happily married with my husband and the love of my life, and just everything beautiful, everything sweet, and every of my heart desires. I pray that Allah answers it. My career wise, I pray that He answers my efforts and He blesses me. I brought iron, and thankfully I brought iron, because every morning of my training I usually iron. You guys, I don't like to iron. I don't know if I've said it before. So to marry somebody, one of the criteria, you must like iron. If like you me to iron, or be giving dry cleaner. So I've been ironing my dress. So I may iron my dress if I'm going to wear it, and that is it. So let me go and eat. I think there was something else I wanted to say. I just pray Allah answers our prayers. My eyelashes kind of enters my eyes. I don't know if it's because it's long or something, so it gives me this discomfort. So let's go and eat, guys. How am I looking this way? Anyways, I don't know how I'm looking, but I hope that it is going well on your end. Let me know how your Eid went. It's okay. I like talking. Just like I should just sit down and talking to people. That's what I do when it's not ready. What else? Let me go and eat, then I'll come back if I'll pack out. Maybe take you guys through and maybe not, and make some few calls. I've missed my grandma's call because I was supposed to upload newsletter yesterday night. I slept around 8:40 something, before 9 p.m. so I said let me just sleep to 11:30 because I was very tired. Guess what? I woke up 3:30, but then I was able to do the major things I'm supposed to do when I woke up. But the newsletter, I might send it today, or maybe I don't know. And then I'm traveling to Ilorin also for a vox pop. There's no rest. So you guys see why I said I just want to just chill. My husband will be sponsoring my lifestyle, no stress. But let me go and eat. So after that shalai that I did, I went to get my breakfast and I had it in my room. This is oats, milk with fried egg, and also pancakes, and it was really nice. So this is the fridge in the room. I did not use it for one day because I barely take cold things. So I was just trying to show you guys, there's a fridge in the room. I didn't capture it earlier. The room is actually really nice, like very comfy and nice. So this was when I was getting ready to leave the airport because we wanted to check in on time at the hotel. So at this point we were leaving the hotel. It was a very beautiful stay. I enjoyed it, to be honest. I did. Bye, we're Small Good Hotel. And this is the streets of UYO. They have Kilimanjaro safe. So this street is called Akwa-Ibom Street in UYO. That's like the only name of a place that I know. So in case anyone asks me, where did you go to in New York? I say Akwa-Ibom. That's if I'm even pronouncing it well. So if you're from UYO, if you visited UYO before, let me know in the comment section, what do you think of this video? I know it's lengthy, but I enjoyed few minutes. It's like a week in my life on UYO, like full package. Imagine if I now had the opportunity to go to other places. I would have been able to film a lot of things for you guys. So at this point, we're en route to the airport and we're very, very close. So this is already the airport area, We checked in and they didn't want us to go with our water. I mean, I still carried my own, because what if I'm thirsty? Of course I know that it's not safe, but I still went with mine. So this is the Victor Atta International Airport, and we checked in because I made new friends now. Of course, during the period of the training I had interacted with some other persons. So we that were going back to Abuja, we went together. I can't remember her name. My goodness. And that was Amechi filming me, even if they told him to stop at some point, but he already captured what I wanted him to capture. And this was about when we were about entering the plane, and I just filmed something for you guys. And in a few minutes we got to Abuja, and then I went to Aisha's place to have nice jollof rice and barbecue. And it was cool because my Eid would have been very, very boring and lonely. But Aisha was like, oh, when I'm back to Abuja, she just like hand and come around. Thankfully, a place is not far from mine. So I went there, and my Eid was a beautiful day. And I had to travel to Ilorin the next day because I have a vox pop project that I'm working on. That's the last one, So the whole time was a lot of traveling, balancing. It was kind of hectic, but I pulled through. I would say, alhamdulillah, I'm done with it. And I had to travel back to the office again. All of this I was doing it by road, so it's not funny. This is the aerial view of Abuja, your FCT. This is what it looks like from the top. So at this point they're moving us to the checking lot or whatever, so they put us inside bus like those are going to Saudi. And then the lady beside me was like, oh, you're also filming. She now brought out her phone. I think she was shy at first. I don't know if she's a content creator or a YouTuber or a videographer. So this was me at Aisha's place. when I ate my few, and then I went home to sleep, and then I traveled the next day again. I had suya also. Me that don't really like meat, I ate everything because it was nice. So this was when I was en route to Ilorin the next day. I just showed you guys everything basically, sure. I think at this point we've come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. This is my grandma. You guys say hello to her. Okay, so this was the Vox Pop project that took me to Ilorin. Bye.
Sorry, nah.